and her daddy so proud of the ways. He teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle it.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On play action, here's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll be second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Patriots first down.
Good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Operating for the shotgun. It's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and
1. And here's the rookie from Michigan. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake, it's May. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Running out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
On second down, they'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll go. Here's May. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground is Jalen Warren. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Howard. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
47-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
May to throw again. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
So
line.
a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Henderson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Steelers' 41.
Working out of the gun. It's May. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 37.
May going to look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Henderson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On second down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is May. Exiting the pocket right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Pats will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
And And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That one caught by Smith. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it was...
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Open man downfield is lovely. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34.
That's good.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Catch is made. That is Williams. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 18-yard line.
Throw again is Med. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now Howard on 1st down, rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Howard. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Howard. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Howard. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 46-yard line.
Second down, it's Howard. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. To the sideline, pulled in by Diggs. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. That's going to be blocked. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. Inside the 30. Touchdown, Steelers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. That's a Steeler first down. Howard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted gap.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him. So either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way,
over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Howard. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first down, right back to Johnson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his big tight end, Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third-quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun. It's May. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Harmon. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll go. Here's May. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Flush to his right. He slings it over the middle, and it is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
6-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's May again. Loveland open right side. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
May to throw again. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
May to the air once more. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Patriots. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throw again is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Brings up 2nd and
From
goal.
a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is caught in the end zone Patriots. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Lee. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick two? 2 points going the other way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick two. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Steelers first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The gun, it's Howard. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on third down is Howard. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. 13 yards on that.